Hi, welcome back to Dawn's Astrological Vision. This is the general forecast for Sagittarius March 2017. Welcome back, Sagittarius Sun Sign, Rising, and Moon Sign. Even though your ruler Jupiter is retrograde, it is still making some major aspects for the month of March. On the 2nd of the month, there is a Jupiter-Uranus opposition that affects your 11th and 5th house. It dares you to be your most authentic self by breaking free from societal patterns. But it might be a little harder to let your flag fly as high as you'd like because Jupiter is still retrograde. This aspect can also cause some foolish extravagance, empty promises, or restlessness. Be careful of making promises and commitments to friends, groups, and organizations which you cannot fulfill. The other aspect involving your ruler is on the 30th. The Jupiter-Pluto square is on the 30th and could bring up an important legal decision or force you to confront a moral dilemma. This affects your 11th and 2nd house. Avoid any temptations to use dishonest means to achieve power and status. There is a need for strict honesty and integrity in all business dealings. Remember, to keep goodwill, you must compromise. To grow, you must increase your education and experience. If negotiation does not elicit cooperation, it may be time to make an ultimatum. In the job, business, or finance, work optimistically with a team or group effort. You can handle more than you thought you could as you bring out a great potential. The Sun continues in your 4th house until the 20th. There is a strong emphasis on home, family, and landed property. You could find yourself redecorating, changing residence, or buying and selling real estate. Long-standing matters can come to a conclusion and reach a final ending. Now is a time to lay foundation for security and achievement in the year ahead. On the 5th, Mars makes a favorable aspect to Saturn. There is a trine between these two planets and lets us know it's time to get the show on the road. This is a super productive time because it means that hard work plus following the rules equals success. This will affect your 1st and 5th house. The planet Venus goes retrograde on the 4th in the sign Aries. The Venus retrograde is a deal breaker if you're looking for a wedding date over the next 40 days. This retrograde is an important marker because Venus retrogrades less frequently than any other planet, only every year and a half. When Venus is retrograde, it provides lessons in evaluating the real worth and value of people and things in our lives. With existing relationships, this cycle produces experiences wherein it is easier to discern the relative worth and value of these people in our lives. Discrimination is more effective. Key dates to be cautious are between April 8th and 15th and April 17th and the 22nd. Sagittarius, with benefic Venus transiting your 5th house, this may be a period in which you choose to refocus your creative impulse and redefine what truly satisfies as opposed to what merely amuses. The appetite for joy can immerse you into the flowing river when you discover you only had your toes in the water before. When the period of reflection ceases to inspire, be ready to try for another, either personally or artistically, so you may begin to feel properly plugged in again. Who you want to play with and what you want to play at are particular reflections of who you are and who you want to be. Over the next 40 days, it is not the time to act upon any unfavorable awareness. It is purely a time of evaluation rather than direct action. On the 9th, Mars moves out of Aries into the sign Taurus until April 21st. Mars is at a disadvantage in Taurus because as an active, forward-moving energy, Mars likes to be on the go, and Taurus is the slowest sign in the zodiac. For you, Sagittarius, this is your house of work, and that is the best outlet for your energy now. You could also become involved in physical fitness programs to improve your health. The Virgo full moon is on the 12th. This is your 10th house, and over the next couple of days, you are suddenly in the limelight. Everyone notices you now. It's time to put your best foot forward. After the last couple of weeks, you need a little attention, and career matters could come to a head. This could bring about a sudden job opportunity or some form of assistance with regards to career, home, or property matters could be part of this picture. Mercury moves into the sign Aries on the 17th, and the Sun follows on the 20th. This is your 9th house, the natural house for your ruler, Jupiter. The next 30 days could bring promises of long-distance travel, favorable publicity, and good fortune in intellectual affairs. Dealings with foreigners and people at a distance are likely to prosper. This is a good time of the year to formulate and begin working on future goals. Take steps to broaden your horizons and see more of the world if possible. A fiery spring lineup can make this year a game changer because on the first day of spring, the Aries Sun, 4 planets, and the Moon are concentrated in fire signs that signal new adventures and risk. The Aries new moon is on the 27th. If you are planning something new this year, the next couple of weeks are the right time to do it. Again, this is your 9th house, and it's a great time for planning, cooking up new schemes, or rearranging the way you look at things. New publishing efforts or any project that generally disseminates what you have to say are well begun now, and you may find the pressures is on to produce. Avoid hasty commitments. Sagittarius, your lucky days of the month are the 1st, 8th, 9th, 18th, 19th, 27th, and 28th. This completes your general forecast for the month of March. Sagittarius, thank you for returning, liking, subscribing, and sharing. I hope you enjoyed this forecast, and I'll talk to you in April. Bye.